Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Plot Hole Productions. I'm your host, Nate Slater, here for another exciting episode of Slab Addict Saturdays. That's right, folks. I got another giant box in from CGC. As per usual, I don't know what I'm getting, how many books I'm getting, any of the grades. We just know that it's Christmas. Hopefully, we get 1 or 2 9/8. Pray. And yeah, if you don't know, I don't tamper with the box. As you can tell, it is still sealed. I know the tape on the top looks different, but I promise you, I haven't messed with it, and you can tell clearly because the label is still on top of it, although I have removed my information for my own safety. With that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, folks, so we're here. We got our knife. But like we always do, we always pray to the 9, 8, 9, 9, and 10 gods. He's a 9, 8. Okay. A 9, 8 for Nate. Okay, so we got our knife. We're going to cut this bad boy open. Yeah. We do things in real time here, folks. I'm not going to need this knife anymore. Open the top. Please, frick. They did the same thing. They put these, I don't like these. I really don't like these things, but they give it to us anyway. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it this way a little bit. Okay. Bye-bye box. Okay. Start with this one because it's already here. Uh-oh. Okay. That's weird. Hey. That's normal. That is so weird. Okay. Oh. Okay, now I get it. I'm gonna do this way. Top, bottom. Top, bottom. No. Okay, so this is definitely a bulk submission that I did, a pre-screen, because I got these books back in here. We'll do these last because we don't want to spoil the surprise. So that means we're probably going to get a lot of 9/8s here because I only do pre-screen 9/8. So we'll start with this one. This is weird. We got... Oh, okay, cool. We have The Boys 24. This reprints Boys 24 Animal House movie poster cover homage in a version. It's a virgin cover and a CGC 9/8. Now, interesting thing about this is they had a Kickstarter for a whole bunch of boys books, and this was one of the books you could get. I can't remember if it was a certain tier or whatever, but I ended up getting a whole bunch of boys, limited books, and I finally decided CGC, they had, I think, I don't know if they had a bulk deal at this time. I know they had a bulk, I know they had the bulk, like, price discounts at one point, but I don't know if those are part of this. This might have just been, I wanted to just send these in before they raised their rates, is what I think it was. Next we have, we have The Boys Herogasm Introductory Price Edition #1. This is manufactured with 29 out of 100 printed on the cover. So you could only get there are only 100 of these, folks. And this did come from the Kickstarter too. So you could only get this from there. And like I said, there's only 100. And it says reprints The Boys Herogasm #1 virgin cover. It is foiled, folks. Check that out. Got Soldier Boy getting his kicks in, if you know what I mean. No shame there, right? 29 out of 100. Okay, next we have The Boys Highland Laddie #1. Manufactured with 12 out of 100 printed on the front cover. I was assuming this would have been a reprint, but I guess it's not. Or maybe it is. I mean, it's a key of some sort, but it is part of that whole Kickstarter as well. And it is foil. beautiful. You got Huey there, and then you got Butcher and Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and the girl. I can't remember. Is she called the girl? Oh, Kimiko. You got Kimiko. Sorry, my brain's a little foggy today. Okay, next we have The Boys, Butcher, Baker, Candlestick Maker, #1. Manufactured 18 out of 100 printed on the cover. So 18 out of 100, not bad. In a CGC 9.8, it says reprints The Boys, Butcher, Baker, Candlestick Maker, #1. So right there, we got those 3 foil variants there that you can't get. There's only 100 of them. We got 1 of each. Not bad. Can't beat the Billy Butcher cover. Next we have... Oh my God! This doesn't happen, but it did. Okay. Now we're escaping The Boys here. I thought this was all pre-screen 9.8, but I think I was wrong. We got Crossover, #1, Big Time Collectibles Edition, cover A. First appearance of Ellipsis L. Hallow, Ryan Lowe, and Otto and Ava. In a CGC 9.9. That's right, folks. I did it. I achieved it. I got a 9.9. That's amazing. I've been sitting on this since 2020. That's amazing. That is... And... Come on, guys. It's Peach Momoko. You cannot go wrong with a Peach cover at all. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Next we have... Well, I did not expect that at all. Next we have... Can we do it again? I hope so. We have... Okay, maybe we can't do it again, but we have Big Time Collectibles Edition B. Same thing as last one. First appearance of Ellipsis L. Hallow, Ryan Lowe, Otto and Ava, sketch cover, and a CGC 9.8. One thing is, I love the Peach Momoko sketch covers. I actually would love them to do the sketch cover for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 100. Peach's art on that is what got me into Peach, and I just wish she would do that cover again, even though I have it in a 9.8 in for the Mexican edition foil. But that would be amazing to have in a sketch. That would be awesome. Okay, so next we have... Okay, we couldn't do it a third time, but we have Crossover #1, Big Time Collectibles Edition C. Once again, first appearance of Ellipsis L. Hallow, Ryan Lowe, Otto and Ava, Virgin foil cover, and a 9.8. More Peach greatness right here, folks. Amazing. Next, last part of this little batch here, we have... Oh, cool. Tim will appreciate... Tim will appreciate this because I actually got this book from him. Miles Morales, Spider-Man 25, the Kirkham Version Edition. This is Ultimate Spider-Man 265, Comic Traders, Street Level Hero, and Unknown Comic... Okay, I'm going to start over, folks, because I'm just bad. It's because of the 9.9. We'll blame the 9.9, right? Ultimate Spider-Man 265, Comic Traders, Street Level Hero, and Unknown Comic Books exclusive. And a CGC 9.8. You got Miles and Spider-Gwen on the front. Cannot complain. And I think this is a 125 variant. I think. I could be wrong. Okay, moving over to this hunk of hunkiness. Okay, so it has to be flipped. I hope I didn't have too many books that didn't get a 9.8. In fact, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books here. Throw that there. Okay, next. So that means I'm pretty sure all the books that didn't get a 9.8 were probably 9.6s, which I'm sure if I get them pressed, they'll be a 9.8. In fact, most of them were pressed. So I didn't get them pressed for this, but they were pressed before. But who knows? All right, here we go. I'm done chatting, folks. We're back to the 9.8 greatness. After I get rid of that, I don't want to see that. Here we go. We got Thank you. We got The Last of Us, American Dreams, #1, PlayStation Edition, and a CGC 9.8. This is staying in my PC. It is not going anywhere else. I've had another copy of this. I've had all of them. Even the PlayStation ones before I sold all the PlayStation ones. I think I got a hefty amount for just the PlayStation ones, so it's nice to see that I got them again. Hopefully we got them all in 9.8. Fingers crossed, because PC. Next, here we go. We got, okay, just talking about it. Last of Us American Dreams #2, PlayStation Edition, and a 9.8. The first one had Ellie on it. This one has Riley's face on it. All right. Next, we have, here we go. Okay. We're doing good. Last of Us American Dreams #3, PlayStation Edition, and a 9.8. And we have a, you know, I don't know if it's a clicker or just a normal one of the, wow, I can't remember what they're called. Wow, they're not undead, but I can't remember the freaking name. It's been forever. I need to replay it. I got the remastered edition of the second one. I need to replay it. Anyway, here we go. #3. I think that's supposed to be Ellie turned. I'm not sure. All right, next. Please be #4, 9.8. Yes. Okay, cool. These are all for the PC. Now we got Last of Us American Dreams, PlayStation Edition #4, and a CGC 9.8. So like I said, these are all for the PC. The Last of Us books. The other stuff, that's all going on eBay. So, shameless plug. If you want to pick up some of these books, NA_PlotHole Pro, check it out. Pick some books up. All right. Next we have, this is a good one, folks, because this is worth some money. I don't know how much, but I got it for a good deal. It is Star Wars Life Day Disney Parks Special #1. Reprints Star Wars Life Day #1 promotional giveaway, and a CGC 9.8. We got, I think that's Chewbacca on the front holding a lightsaber. If not, it's the Jedi from the High Republic. But if you look on the back, it's got a nice little galaxy. He's edge there, photo, or, you know, not photo, but art. So that's a good one. Next we have, nice. This one's probably for the PC too. I got The Boys #1, reprints The Boys #1, and a CGC 9.8. Because I'm one of those people that's gotta have the first issue in a 9.8, but every printing. It's weird. I'm that kind of person, depending if it's affordable or not. Okay, next we have The Boys Virgin Edition #1 in a 9.8. Bam. And I do think this one too might have been a exclusive when it comes to the Kickstarter. I got a bunch of books from the Kickstarter, so they might have been ratio incentives, I don't know, but I do know I got them all from the Kickstarter. So here we go. Except for this one, I think. The Boys #1 reprints The Boys #1 sketch cover and a CGC 9.8. Now, I can tell you for sure, the one book that I don't have is the original Boys #1 and a CGC 9.8. I'm looking for it. I'll trade. Hit me up. Anyway, here we go. Next, we have The Boys #1, second printing silver foil edition. Reprints Boys #1 silver foil logo, and a 9.8. Pretty much the same thing, just got the silver logo. Ooh, 2 books left. Here we go. Next we have The Boys #7 Virgin Edition and a CGC 9.8. This one was also from the Kickstarter. This is another reprint of issue 7. How many books we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is 19. So that means 6 books. 6 books, folks, did not get the 9.8 or better. So that's sad to know. But here we go. Next we have... Okay. We have The Boys, number 8, Dynamite Entertainment. It says reprints Boys, number 8, Virgin cover, and a CGC 9.8. Now we're going to go diverge a little bit, and we're going to open up and see what raw books were rejected. And a little piece of advice, folks. If you get anything from CGC, I personally think you should keep it. Why? Because free packing material. Why not? Okay, so the books that did not get a 9.8, which were probably 9.6s, I'm sure if I get them pressed, resubmitted, they probably would get a 9.8. So the first book was... Yeah, I don't know why this didn't get a 9.8, but it was rejected. I'm pretty sure if I had it... Yeah. If I would have had it pressed, it probably would have been a 9.8. This is What's the Furthest Place from Here, Deluxe Edition. This is the one that came with the record. So this would have gotten a 9.8 in my opinion if I had it pressed. So I might send it one more time later on, but not right now. Next we have The Boys 52. This one was also one of the Kickstarters. It did not get a 9.8, so there you go. You get to see what it looks like. Next one we got was The Boys, Virgin Edition, Issue 3. It did not get the 9.8. And I'm not going to take them out of the thing, but here we go. And then we got The Boys, Platinum Foil Edition. It did not get the 9.8. Eventually, I will send it back in and try and get that 9.8. Then we got The Boys, Gold Foil. And last but not least, we got The Boys, Red Foil. So those are the 6 books we did not get in a 9.8. Well, that's a wrap on this episode of Slab Addict Saturdays. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a comment. I'm pretty happy with the result. I got a 9.9. That rarely ever happens. In fact, it's never happened, I don't think, on a regular book that's not magazine or size or whatever. That's not an odd book. So I'm ecstatic. Yes, I didn't get 6 9.8s, but I'm pretty sure if I get them pressed, at least half of them will come back in 9.8. So not worried about it whatsoever. If you are interested in picking up any of these books, please, any_plothole pro, that's my eBay. Check it out. Remember, making a purchase from there just helps me do more content like this. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to keep up to date on all things Plothole Productions. Once again, I'm your host, Nate Slater, and I'll catch you in the void.